First and most important thing is that it's validation. That young people can be given responsibility and do and win whilst at it. All through my career, there's been a single thread that's run. I focus on the work, I choose to add value, I choose to go where opportunities are, even if it doesn't look the best at that point in time. Also sort out the right mentors, both within wherever I've worked, public sector, private sector, and outside those organizations or businesses, as the case may be. But as young people, the biggest lesson for me has been the 3 R's, which is risk, reward, and responsibility. And earlier on in my career, I learned those things, which is everything you do, positive or negative, for whatever outcomes, is a risk you take. Every risk you take also leads to some form of reward, regardless of the outcomes. You must be willing and ready to take full and total responsibility for whatever risk and whatever outcomes come from what you've taken. And by combining that with every other thing I've spoken of before initially, the sky is the limit. The president has been governor of Lagos State before. His records are what spoke for him in the last elections. So as a young person, why do you have to try so hard to burnish your image, when you can just do your work excellently well? The digital space has changed everything regarding media and communications. It's come with its own issues. Mainly, the main issue, which is there's a huge trust deficit between the people and the government. That's the governed and the governing, and those that govern. How do we bridge that gap between trust that is between the people and those that are governing them? The role is to speak to Nigerian people on behalf of the presidency, on behalf of the government, on behalf of the president, in a way that they can trust, in a way that in future they can always refer back to and say no one has deceived them. And I think the numbers are already telling us, that we're doing the right things. From about 900,000 people in a month visiting all our platforms, now in 3 months, when we started this program, we had about 11 million people in a week, and that number has continued to grow. And I don't see it, reducing anytime soon. We'll continue to use other platforms. We'll continue to collaborate with organizations such as yours, to see how we can make things better and bring information to the Nigerian people that they can trust. 14 years is no joke. Doing something consistently for 14 years shows that you understand what it takes, to be consistent, sustainable, and that is something that is very, very commendable. I am a Democrat. I am a hero. Join me on the 16th of October 2025 to receive this prestigious award.